1 in 45,057,474. That is the chance you have of winning the National Lottery's jackpot in the UK. Hey, welcome back to the channel. For those of you new here, my name's Chris, and in this video we're going to look at how you can become a millionaire even if you're on minimum wage, which is currently set at £9.50 an hour if you're 23 or over. Now, to start us off, I wanted to discuss the 3 different methods that you can use to become a millionaire. The first method is one that this man here, Jeff Bezos, used in 1994 when he started a little company called Amazon.com. In 2022, he's now worth £146 billion. So his method was creating a business or inventing something, so having an idea of something that could change the world and help as many people as possible, and in return those people will thank you for that service with money. Now, you could argue that the chance of coming up with something as good as Amazon.com could potentially be the same chance as winning the National Lottery. So in the next 2 methods, they're really going to be based on something that you'll have a lot more chance of being able to accomplish. The second of the 3 methods that I wanted to talk to you about is actually becoming a property investor. Now, if we get on the laptop here, this is just a search I did on Rightmove. So I searched for cheap properties that are at auction, and this one here is actually in Rotherham. It's £70,000. There's currently no bids on it, and if you look at the interior photos, you can see that it does require some modernising and updating, and that is a property there that you could save up the £70,000 cash as well as a bit of extra money, and you could then buy it for cash at auction, do it up and rent it out. By doing that, you'll then be earning a rental income, and you can then save up and buy another property in exactly the same way and repeat the process. And as you build up more and more properties like that, you'll just earn more and more money. You would then just continuously reinvest those profits into more and more properties. Over many years of doing that, you would inevitably become a millionaire. Now, that strategy is tried and tested. It's very well proven. A lot of you watching the video now might maybe thinking like, yeah, duh, Chris, what are you talking about? That's pretty obvious stuff. But people don't really think about doing that. It's not something that a lot of people get into because they get put off by such a large amount of money that you have to save up. Like £70,000 plus money to do the place up. That's a lot of money to pretty much everyone that I'll be talking to, and is also, a lot of money to myself included. So the third method I want to talk to you about is actually one that anyone can get started with a very low budget, and you can literally, no joke, you can start doing this with just £2. So the third method then of the 3 would simply be investing in stocks. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, well, Chris, I have no idea what I'm doing with stocks. Like, what do you buy? What's going to get you a good return on your money? How do you do it? And it really is so simple. I'll just break it down into a few points here of what you need to do. Step 1, you would download a very low cost or even free investing app, such as the one I use. So this isn't a recommendation and it's not financial advice, but the one I use is called Free Trade. And you can actually open a general investing account on there for completely free. Step 2 is to then simply find a good investment on the Free Trade app and just put a set amount of money in at the same time each and every month for several years, 10, 15, 20 years plus. And although this isn't a recommendation, I can simply tell you what I'm investing in. So if you go onto your computer and put in smithson.co.uk/fund fact sheet, this is the fund that I invest in, and so far it's averaged 15% annually. And I don't expect it to continue to perform at 15% per year, but I think a safe estimate would be about 12% per year. Now, the compound interest calculator that the regular subscribers of the channel know I love, that shows us if we put £500 in as our initial investment, and then a growth of 9% per year, so that's that 12% that Smithson's should provide, minus 3% for inflation. And then over 30 years, so if you started this at 23, you would put £500 a month in there, and again we'll increase that at 3% per year, again for inflation. When you're 53 there, because you start at 23 to 53, you would actually end up with £1.1 million. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, hold on a minute, Chris, you just said you could do this with £2. What's this 500 quid a month? Well, if you're on minimum wage at £9.50, ultimately what you need to be doing is working the maximum hours that you can. So I have a family member actually that is a mechanic full-time in the week, and then in the evenings, several nights per week, he will do a pizza delivery, and also does match betting in his spare time as well. Match betting, of course, being the guaranteed way to make profits from bookmakers' free bet offers. So essentially, he has a full-time job, a part-time job, and a side hustle, and he manages to fit all of these things in absolutely fine. But if you are really focused on working hard, then you would want to get on a budget and keep your living expenses low and not give in to something I like to call lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation being whenever you start earning more money, you just spend more money and buy nicer clothes, nicer phones, nicer cars. You want to keep your living expenses down as you earn more money so that you can take that difference that you're saving and invest it. So there you have it. It really is as simple as I've just described. And this is the exact method I'm using. So I started off life actually as a customer service advisor in a call center. Then I moved up into a warehouse job. Then I used the money that I earned from that and actually took my HGV driver training and became a HGV driver. And now, of course, being a full-time YouTuber and having a couple of YouTube channels, I am earning much more money than I was as a HGV driver, but by keeping my living expenses down, I'm able to save all that money in between and do the best I can with investing. And I'm also, doing things with my family and being able to donate money to charity as well at the same time. A quick personal fact here, I actually budget £100 every month that I will just give away to charity or give away to random strangers. So no, doing this plan doesn't mean you have to be super tight with money and never enjoy yourself and have a boring life and never give any money to charity. You can have all of these things. It just depends if you want to work for them. Please do comment your thoughts on any strategies that you may have to become a millionaire on minimum wage. Drop a like below if you've enjoyed the video or had any value from it. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.